Hi everyone, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer, and today I'm here with the OtterBox Symmetry Series Plus for iPhone 12 Pro. This is the fancy symmetry, the MagSafe one, and it is really, really nice. I admit to being kind of excited because this is my first MagSafe case, but honestly, OtterBox has done everything right here. It's slim, the buttons are great, it has a perfect amount of grip, and the MagSafe functionality is outstanding. Let's take a closer look. Looking at the construction of the Symmetry Series Plus case, this is quite a slim case. We have pretty flat edges on here, not much roundness, really looks attractive. Relatively rigid construction here, not a lot of flex. We have a hard polycarbonate back, and then the sides are made of a combination of polycarbonate and artificial rubber. And then going into the interior, you can see the sticker here for the embedded magnets. I was worried that the magnets were going to make this case a lot heavier or bulkier, but honestly neither seems to be the case. I don't actually have the regular Symmetry Series case for the 12 Pro yet, but based on my previous experience with Symmetry cases and with the Symmetry Series case that I have for the 12 Mini and the 12 Pro Max, this seems absolutely in line with their typical Symmetry cases, so obviously these magnets must not be very heavy. Overall, just a really lovely case for the 12 Pro. Putting your phone in this case is not difficult. Just start on the one side, put it all the way into the one side, make sure that both the bottom and the top corners are correctly inserted, and then clip on your other corners. It's a little bit tight, but really not bad at all. Looking at the fit here, we have a nice fit on here, a little bit of give over your buttons, but not as much as many cases. Overall, I think that we have quite a good fit on here. I think probably the area with the most give is down here with our port opening areas. That's a little bit on the loose side, but honestly, this is just a great case. Looking here at the amount of lip we have a good amount of protective lip on here. I do have a tempered glass screen protector on my phone right now. This is the Mouse tempered glass screen protector. It has a nice fit here with this case, but of course if I didn't have a tempered glass screen protector on here, there would be more visible lip. Looking down here at our port openings, we have asymmetrical port openings for an asymmetrical phone design, so that's great. You should be able to fit many third-party lightning cables here, although of course given the fact that this case supports both MagSafe charging and Qi wireless charging, you really might find you're using that functionality less than you otherwise would. Going up the sides here, we have low to medium grip on here. This is a little bit less grippy than a standard Symmetry case because we have a little bit less texture on the back polycarbonate, but overall I think that this is still nicely secure and it's still going to slide easily in and out of pockets and handbags. Going here to our buttons, buttons are excellent, absolutely outstanding, and you should have no issue in accessing your mute switch. Looking at our view from the top, everything looks great here. Again, nice fit with the Mouse tempered glass screen protector. And then going over here to the side, we've got some OtterBox branding here, and we have a very responsive side button. Looking at the back of the case, I think everything looks lovely here. We got some OtterBox branding down here at the bottom. This material has a very nice feel to it. It's a matte polycarbonate with a small amount of texture to it. It's not as textured as your standard Symmetry cases this year. Those actually have quite a lot of texture to their polycarbonate. Looking here at the 12 Pro Max regular Symmetry case, not the one for the Symmetry Series Plus, you can see the material is a little bit rougher, a little bit more textured. We have maybe a little bit more polished look here with the Symmetry Series Plus, just a little bit less texture on there. This still should be reasonably fingerprint and scratch resistant, although interestingly, the one thing I do notice on here, and I can't tell whether it's scratching or just something about the construction of the OtterBox Symmetry Series Plus cases, but I do see a very slight line here where the MagSafe charger connects. You can see just a little bit of a crescent there if you look at it in the right light. It's extremely faint. I don't know if this is going to become more noticeable over time, but it is there. So that is an interesting little anomaly. I wasn't aware of that at first when I first started using this, but then it's become more apparent, or I've just been looking more carefully. But anyway, that's kind of an interesting thing. But overall, this material feels like it should wear quite well over time and be quite durable. Looking here at the protection that we have for our protruding camera, we do have sufficient protection. Not tons, but we do have enough. Some people are a little concerned with the fact that there is no ridge around the camera area like we have with this regular symmetry case for the Pro Max version. The 12 Pro Max has a ridge. The regular 12 Pro does not, and that's because the 12 Pro Max camera sticks out a whole lot further than the regular 12 Pro. There's actually sufficient protection on here. I really wouldn't worry about it. I think both case versions are well suited for their respective phone types. In terms of wireless charging, obviously regular Qi wireless charging is going to work great with this case, and as this is a MagSafe case, you're going to have absolutely no issues with MagSafe charging. That is going to work great. We have an excellent magnetic connection on here, very, very tight. The magnetic attraction here is probably even tighter than with your naked iPhone. Very nice, very secure. I think that works great. I don't have any of the other MagSafe accessories to try this out with, such as the MagSafe wallet, but I expect that they would work just fine because this is specifically designed to be a MagSafe compatible case. Speaking of magnets, there is one potential downside to all the magnets embedded in the iPhone 12 series and the MagSafe cases, and that is that they have a tendency to wipe weak magstripe cards such as hotel key cards. So I happen to live in a building that has a very old key card system, and I found in my testing that if I put my card down on the back of my phone with the Symmetry Series Plus case on for about 10 seconds or so, it would wipe the card every time. The same thing would happen when I put the key down on my naked iPhone as well, but when I had my phone in a case like the Mouse Clarity, which is not MagSafe and has a relatively thick polycarbonate back, there was no apparent effect on the key card. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're using a weak magstripe card, like in a hotel or maybe a parking garage key card, you might want to be a little careful and keep those in a separate pocket from your iPhone if you're using your iPhone naked or have it in a MagSafe case. So overall, I think that this is just a great case from OtterBox. We've got a super slim profile here. You've got just enough grip to feel secure in the hand, but not so much that it's difficult to slide this in and out of pockets and handbags. I'm loving the fact that we have that antimicrobial protection as well as the 3X military drop test standard protection. And despite my personal issues with my key cards and MagSafe, I'm loving the MagSafe functionality. I think it is absolutely outstanding. Overall, just a great case here from OtterBox for your iPhone 12 Pro. Again, we've been looking at the OtterBox Symmetry Series Plus for iPhone 12 Pro. This case is available directly from OtterBox as well as from many other retailers, and it has an MSRP of $59.95. It comes in 4 colors, the black featured in this review, as well as navy Captain Blue, spring Snow Beige, and Tea Petal Pink. Be careful not to mistake it for the regular OtterBox Symmetry case, which costs $10 less but doesn't have MagSafe functionality. Many thanks to the kind folks at OtterBox for sending me out this sample to review. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my upcoming iPhone 12 series accessory reviews. Again, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer. Thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.